First in the builder category, Albert Atamanchuk. To those involved in weightlifting in Manitoba, the induction of Al Atamanchuk as a builder comes as no surprise. The argument remains whether he should also be a Hall of Fame member as a competitor. Al's name has become synonymous with his sport since shortly after his early involvement. Through 47 years, he has been and still is active as an athlete while serving as a world-class official and administrator. In 1955, Al won the Manitoba Middleweight Championship, a title he kept through 1962 while adding the Western Canadian title in 1958 and both the Canadian and YMHA titles in 1959. He moved up as the light heavyweight provincial champ in 1963 and 65 through 67. Somehow his weight blossomed to carry him to the mid-heavyweight crown in 1964. Atamanchuk won the Masters 82.5 kilogram class in 1984, also winning the Masters Best Lifter title that year too. The lure of administration began prior to 1967 when Al served on the weightlifting organization committee for the Pan American Games here in Winnipeg. He has managed and led numerous Canadian teams at international events, including the 1975 World Junior Championship at Marseille, the 1982 World Junior and Pan Am American Championships in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and the 1989 North American Collegiate Championships in Kansas City. When Al wasn't managing, he officiated, another pursuit he's followed since 1975 at World Junior, Commonwealth, and international tournaments. His contribution extends to being a co-author of the Canadian Weightlifting Federation Officials and Managers Manual, which has been used by many international federations since its publication in Canada. Al also co-authored the OWF Doping Control Manual, which helped the sport determine chemical abuse by athletes. One of Al's favorite pursuits has been the development of the women's weightlifting program, and he takes pride in the strong performances Canadian women have had with 4th or 5th place finishes at international competitions. Al is also credited with perfecting the use of the clean and jerk movement for strength training. He has watched the sport mature through almost 5 decades and still longs to be a part of an Olympics. He was selected to officiate at the '84 Games in Italy, but instead led the Canadian junior team to those games. Al was the first alternate official for the '92 Olympic Games, and his name may be submitted for an international weightlifting position at this month's meetings in the Canary Islands. Al Atamanchuk, now a deserving member of the Manitoba Sports Hall of Fame.